Fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. Hello, hello. How are you? I feel like I'm Smoky Glow right now. Hi, hello, how are you? What's going on? Or Anthony Napolitano, what's going on, you guys? Can you believe iGenius is selling wellness products? You know, you think you can gauge how things are going to pan out. I would not have paired crypto and wellness together because crypto is actually very ridiculously bad for the environment because I don't understand how it works. Okay. I just don't. It hurts my little brain. Okay. But it requires a lot of power to do Bitcoin mining. But who created the Bitcoins? Make it stop. Yes, I don't know, but it's bad for the environment. Do you like my little bubble? I've got two, so I can have my little braids, which is why we have a curl. But tonight, I don't look like a serial killer. I don't know, just look like a lady. Anyway, how we going? Currently uploading well, I wanted to upload the Awaken video, but then I realized I haven't actually edited. God, I'm an idiot. So I was like skiting about it on DC's live this afternoon. Like, oh, I'm going to put the Awaken down because the NFT. Being like, you know, just a bit of a dick. And and I started working on the thumbnail. Yes, and then oh, you need to edit it, Tish. Oh, okay, great. So the Elamir one's going up instead, which is longer, but it's edited. Except I haven't done that thumbnail. Can we just get it right? And having the slowest internet in the entire Western world is just zapping all of the life out of me. On top of that, the dogs. Someone's had an upset tummy today, I tell you. We have a carpet shampooer. Thank goodness. Still doesn't smell the best, but we do what we can. So, we're back with the worst person on earth, Veronica Bay. It's a big call. I mean, there's some pretty shitty women out there. Candace Owen, she sucks. But the new Prime Minister of Italy, don't know her. She loves Mussolini. Hey, do you know what? I watched this World War II documentary, well, sort of a like a retelling, and it was called The World Wars, and it was narrated by Jeremy Renner, and it sort of like followed the story of the leaders of World War II, but starting in World War One, which is where the seeds were sown. The actor who played Mussolini in that was so handsome. Like, oh my God. Very attractive man. But the problem with that version, there's a bit when Berlin is falling and the way that they portrayed Hitler, sympathetic. And I was like, oh, are you sure about that, guys? Because I don't know whether you know this or no, but Hitler was considered a bit of a dick. Anyway, speaking of people who are considered dicks, Veronica Bay. That's it. That's the end of the video. That's all we need to say. Veronica Bay. As bad as Hitler. I'm sorry. in Minecraft. I don't know, like, let's cover ourselves. I don't know. I just look. I know, right, that we need to be sympathetic to people who are victims, who are being tricked into joining MLMs, and, who are embracing a different side of themselves, the cult side, Stephen Hassan, cult self and the self. But someone like her, she's not a very good person. There was something. Gosh darn it, there was something and I was like thinking, oh, you are so ignorant. She's very ignorant. But my favorite thing that I've seen on my suck account Instagram today is like all of the MLMers posting this guy who's saying Instagram is all about scams. Well, he doesn't use that voice. That's my girl voice, but it's like Instagram doesn't care about scammers. They let scammers thrive. And I'm like, yeah, like you idiots. Because all of them have these, like, no one's tried to duplicate my fucking account, okay? They're only duplicating you guys, so isn't that interesting? Anyway, Veronica, this is like called late night chats or something. Now, I've seen Veronica talking about how people should spend their money. Okay? And do you know what? She bought, maybe she leased it, she bought a Maserati.
Alright guys, we just found out it is 10/10, which is our anniversary, and we both forgot because we've been so busy with work. Check out our new whip. I love it. Like, you understand how hard I had to convince Marcus for this because, he's on his save money mindset, which I am too, but not. I need to drive a nice car. If not, I don't feel well. But yeah, it's crazy because it's our anniversary. We both forgot. And it was through signing the paperwork that we realized this is our anniversary gift.
Now, I called it a Ferrari because I know jack shit about cars. So, a Maserati, let's just have a look, everybody. So, the cheapest Maserati that you can get is $63,500. And then we've got 76, 79, 96. Yeah. So there you go. And upwards. Oh no, that's what did I just close all of my it's complicated. Let's not go over there with the tabs, alright? It's complicated. Anyway, she bought a Maserati because she said, I have to have I can't function if I don't have a nice car, or something like that. And she was saying, like, her partner didn't want to get it because they are trying to save money. But also, I recall, and I haven't found it yet, because as some people will know, I do not save my videos. I pretty much delete them because I don't have the storage. And so I need to go back and actually, like, go over the videos. Anyway, she said in that video that she earned a lot of money at Monat, and she did. Because Chelsea, Cece Suarez, she exposed what she was getting paid. It was a lot. Enough to buy a Maserati in a month. But it was going down. Yeah, so she had said, I earned a lot at Monat, but I spent a lot. And I didn't manage my money very well. But iGenius is teaching me how to invest my money. And then she buys that. And do we all recall? I know, a lot of homework here. We've got a lot of references to our previous lessons, okay? Can everybody cast their mind back to the compliance call that iGenius had to have after the Wafabi girls were being fucking idiots? Well, like, about this, because they're idiots all the time. Making income claims and sort of giving away income claims by buying cars and blah, blah, blah. And Chad said, oh, no, that's right, because Christian Crabtree got shit for having not a very good car. And I think it was misunderstood. It was, like mostly people flex amongst them, except he's a C-suite employee, I think. So the C-suite employees don't need to flex. And in fact, Chad said, and is correct, when we say that cars are a depreciating asset. In fact, they are a really, really bad investment. He's an idiot. Anyway, do you know what? We know that, okay? Here on Echo Echo, we know that. Okay, now let's do this. Oh, God, help us all. Oh, she's going to. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for how condescending she's going to sound, how she's just going to tell us how to live life, how to win. Have we got any predictions? I predict I'm going to get mad about it. Probably. Probs. Please like and subscribe. We got 409. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, shush now. Okay. I also, it's getting hotter, so I'm not sure I'm sold on this top. Well, it's a dress, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's go. I realize this pause screen is revolting. Why isn't the camera like?
Hey guys. Hey from Miami, Florida. I love it, the best place on earth. Where's everyone joining from since we're already starting with this? What's up, Rob? Love from India. Wow, all the way from India. That's so dope. What time is it in India? It's like and I just felt so inspired to talk to you guys.
This was from the other night. This is after she bought the car. I think she might be a shopaholic because the high of such buying such a good thing, yeah, that'd be good. I should know. Yes, I do have a problem with shopping. No, I don't want to talk about it.
Your dress is so bad. Montreal, Canada. Hello from Texas. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Did they just say her dress is bad? Like, I don't know if you realize this, but no one's really used the word bad since Michael Jackson to mean something good, like Veronica.
Guys, I want to know something. Like, why do you follow me? Like, what do you
If you don't already own my book, who knows that one? I did not expect that to come out of her voice. I can answer that question. You are an arrogant jerk who provides a lot of entertaining content because you suck. Ta-da!
like to see from me? I know some of you guys are just my friends and you're like, V, I follow you because we're friends. But if you're someone that maybe we've never met, we're strangers and you follow me, and I just want to ask why and like, what do you like to see from me?
Is this engagement baiting? And is this like testing the waters? Because her channel, her Instagram is for business. And because she is, in my opinion, a narcissist, that whatever she's doing is about her and her, like she is her own business. So even if she wasn't in an MLM, it would still be business because she'd be selling herself. So yeah, um, hmm, I think friendships again would be transactional with her.
And the reason why I asked this, and maybe it's something that you guys, especially if you're online, if you own an online business and like you're running, with this whole like influencing and all of this, like sometimes it can get overwhelming. And I recognized inspiring, I love that. And I recognized today that I was sort of just like, oh, like I don't want to do any of this. And you
But you have to, don't you? Because otherwise, you know what they say in the network marketing business. If your mouth's not open, your business isn't open, which is such a toxic mindset.
know my transparency.
I look, I'm about to lose I am losing the belief in humankind to, I don't know, have any hope of getting past 2025. If she is the poster child for transparency, she posted a picture saying she was a Monate lifer, and 2 months later she left the fucking company. But she kept the picture and changed the caption. Real transparent. She also knowingly cross-recruited. She went into somebody's DMs in Monate knowing that she should not have, because she said that she knew that she was not allowed to do that. But she said she saw something in this girl. No, she saw something she could use in that girl. And the girl dubbed her in. Oh, well done. To have a one up over Veronica Bay. So, no, she's not transparent. You're a fucking idiot if you think that. Or you're very brainwashed.
I love that.
Of course you
Because
do.
through my conversation with Marcus, he just like reminded me, he's like, babe, I just think that like you stopped doing what you used to do on Instagram that you actually enjoyed. And I think he like really checked me. And I think it's like talking to you guys about random topics and random ideas that fall into my head from the sky and taking away this pressure.
This isn't random. This is contrived. Nothing she does is random. Everything she does is for a purpose, and that purpose is to make money.
Of like everyone's producing content. There's so much content. Sometimes you get lost in like, what the hell are we even doing? Like we're spending so much time on these phones with these freaking platforms.
Do you mean what about the one you do business on? I saw how you didn't feel well this morning I was taping something. Yeah, oh, that's right. Yeah, it was your Instagram stories today. So, oh, maybe that was Daniela. But you said, I'm so glad I could work from home because I'm not feeling well. Yeah, no, I think it was Daniela. But I've seen her say that before because I can work from my phone.
And we're like trying to keep up with something. And for example, me, I stopped doing what I enjoyed, which was things like this. And like what you guys just mentioned, for those of you guys that are just jumping on, I asked, well, why do you guys follow me?
If you want
Like, what do you guys like to see from me? Because I feel like for a little I lost who I am. My authenticity has been dying because I've just had so many transitions of things that like defined me. You know, I was this one identity for so long, and then I like stopped that chapter, and then I'm entering this new chapter, and I had this pressure of, oh, I need to be this new, I don't need to be anyone.
she hasn't been authentic. That's bullshit. She is exactly the same. This is who she is. Like, not knowing her personally, this is who she pretends to be. Sorry? Let me say it like that. This is the character. This is the Veronica MLM leader. Okay? Do I think there's much underneath that? Probably not. Don't know for sure. Okay? But this is contrived, including this conversation, because it's almost meta, like she's going underneath, like, look at how fucking deep I'm getting into myself, like, oh, I'm so deep. No, it's all a grift. It's all a manipulation. It's all for image and money. Well, the image then leads to the money. Do you know what I mean? Let me know what you think, because maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but it feels right, especially just, I don't know. I feel like I've got her number most of the time, so let's see where else she goes.
And like, you don't need to be anyone. And I think that that's one of the most powerful things that we could just tell ourselves, because it releases so much pressure. Like, the thing that sells the most is just you, like free flowing from a place of inspired action. And I'm talking to myself right now because, guys, I wish you could see me today. I just like walked. So Marcus's office and mine are divided by one wall. But I just walked into his office and I just sat in his couch, and I was just like, what the hell am I doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, it's so, sometimes we're going through life and you just have this mission and you're like non-stop. And
take your meds, everybody.
then he asked me, like, what do you want to be? Like, what excites you? And I was like, I think I'm in a very different state in my life right now than I was when I built my brand. When I built my brand, I just wanted to be this like powerhouse hustler like this. And
Why don't they have a negative connotation for hustler? Because hustler is, like, the original meaning of hustler, meant to, have money, like getting money by scamming people, or not telling the truth, blah, blah, blah. This, and the way you talk, building my brand. No, you built a team, okay? You didn't build a brand. You as a concept, obviously, but that's not what you mean. You have a brand. You think it's like some sort of, I don't know, religious deity, but it's not. Oh, it's not. Everybody knows that you're with iGenius. Nobody has to ask, what are you talking about? You live on social media.
have their life together, like go through shit behind closed doors when they're like, what is it all for? And being able to stay authentic. And I used to talk about everything with you guys. I used to get on here and I used to do so many lives about everything, whatever tickled my pick.
No, you didn't. Not about everything. About Monet. About things that to do with Monet, your hair and your skin.
Whether it was politics, whether it was mindset. And at some point, it was like, Instagram started really like censoring my voice. And then I just felt like I lost it.
What does that mean? Instagram started censoring your voice. I do believe that you didn't lose your Instagram account. So maybe you were just getting actual real-time flack for being conservative dickhead, a woman of color, a Latina woman who votes conservative, somebody who has a, a party that has denigrated Latina people, Latin people. I don't know the right terms, but Donald Trump said build a wall, and he was talking to you, like for you to go back over the wall or whatever, he didn't fucking build a wall. Do you know what I mean? But like, he's against you. Regardless of how rich you got, he would never. Well, actually, I don't even think fucking Donald Trump is racist or anything. I think he said shit to just get elected. He told conservatives what they wanted to hear. I don't think Donald Trump gives a fuck. He just loves himself. That's it. So I think that was everybody else. But the Conservative Party that she supports, like the governor of Florida, DeSantis, is that his name? He is a very ignorant, but yeah. Yeah, talk about how you were being censored by Instagram. Oh, Veronica, how hard for you.
And I just want to like be my authentic self again. And I'm going to hold myself accountable to doing that because I think that's what I built this brand on. And when I asked you guys, the people that did reply, hi, anyone getting on right now, we're talking about what you like to see on my page. We're talking about being you, about taking the pressure off. So many people are building businesses online and everyone's just like, well, how do I do this the best? And what's the best strategy? Yo, Marcus, this guy is just loves to learn. So he will go deep into different topics and he went deep in.
Have you signed him up yet? I don't think so. Because it's not really about that. Because you got Peter, like, it's a grift. Everybody knows it.
To like marketing and like, these tips and this and that. And he spent like a few days building something up with like the perfect structure. And it was funny because I would hear him recording it. And then today he was like, I hate it. Like, that's not me. I'm not going to do that. Like, it sounds stupid. And I was like, yeah, that's what happens. We all look stupid when we are being anything but ourselves. And I think,
Oh, I guess then, like, her whole life is a lie because she looks stupid all the time. Also, like, it's just a bit vague, the whole story. What are you talking about? Like, I don't know, she's very public on sharing her life on Instagram, but Marcus does seem to be a little bit like he's okay. Like I think he's fairly tolerant, but it doesn't seem like he wants to be on. Like it seems like she would like him to be on more. That's just my interpretation.
I think that that's the message. The message is stop trying to figure out who or what you have to be and be what you are. Because that's going to guide you on the path to where you should truly be.
How can you give advice at the moment? You just said that you weren't being authentically yourself, so maybe, just don't give advice. Maybe fucking shut up and just not be an know-it-all.
I think what people want to see on your page is you finding peace in life through self acceptance. Screw the business, screw the hustle culture. We just want you. You're so sweet. But yeah, I mean, I think that I do sometimes get caught up with, oh my God, and like, and mind you, I personally don't care, as in like financially, because before I left,
Because I'm very rich. I am really, really rich. I have a lot of money. I don't need to be um, in this network marketing thing, but I'm also very fucking greedy.
my last company, I made sure like I was set for, you know, everything for a while.
Must be nice. Hmm. Because she has talked about how she made a lot of money at Monat, but she also spent a lot of money.
So that I had no pressure on myself changing businesses. But then I see, you know, sometimes it's like, well, you're expected to produce like at 100 miles per hour just because of who you were before. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like it's freaking
Bullshit. This is just an excuse for not performing as well as she was. That's it.
exhausting to just hustle your life out and not enjoy the process. I'd rather.
I've also heard her say on trainings before, you hustle now. I didn't sleep in my first 2 years, blah, 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 because the hustle now is worth it in the end. I've heard her say that.
Built a little bit slower, but pour into the people because I could just go and be a recruiting magnet, which is what I was doing in the beginning. And then I recognized, well, I'm not building relationships with these people. These people are not gonna.
People left, in other words. Damn. I'm getting good at like reading the doublespeak. People left.
Produce if I'm not pouring into them. So just sometimes recognizing you can have a slow season. And I think that because we have this like fast paced world, like even on social media, I opened Instagram just to see if anyone else had replied for my opportunity call so I could send them the link last minute. And like right away, I
Sister, you never fucking reply to mine. I always ask for the link. I just wanted to put shit on her, but still, I'm asking.
got an ad specific to something that I needed. So I'm like there, sidetracked from why I got on Instagram, watching an ad about a makeup that is made with better chemicals. That's not like, it's just crazy, right? So we get caught up in all of this. And today I was thinking, I was like, I don't want to be on this platform 7 days a week because I feel like I have to for work. Like we don't have to do anything. And we've just trained.
Yeah, you do. As a network marketer, you do need to do that because if your mouth's not open, your business isn't open.
Yourselves to like, some people are doing certain things and they're supposed to and whatever, but there's this comparison trap that no matter how strong you are, like for me, for
FOMO, okay, comparison. I suppose that's a bit different from FOMO, but yeah.
example, I feel like I live so in my world, I don't care what anyone's doing, but subliminally, it's like it goes into your brain and you.
I don't think she cares what other people are doing. No. I think she does care what other people are doing. I don't think she cares what people think about her because she thinks she's above everything.
Feel like an extra desire to like have to be perfect. And it's crazy. Like I had this sit down conversation with Marcus today and I was like, what the hell? What kind of life do we build for ourselves when we live it like, life is so good and then we forget to live in the present because we're trying to be perfect. And perfection.
How? How are you trying to be perfect?
I don't know. I find the most perfection in the stillness and like in peaceful moments. And it's like the thing about, some people are the same person for their whole life. So they will be at 60 years old the same way they were at 20 years old. They don't go through evolution and expansion. And most people do that because they're afraid of changing. Because every single time you change, you're going to have to shed some parts of your life. You're going to have to change friends. You're going to have to change environments. And I've done that multiple times in my life just while being 27.
Because you're not a very good person and you burn bridges, you upset people, you're nasty. That can often change your circle.
And it's because I was listening to my heart, like, this no longer serves me, although it looks perfect. What glitters isn't always gold, And I think that I'm at that point where I'm having this new expansion wave in my personal being where I'm just desiring such different things than, what I used to desire. And when Marcus asked me, like, what do you want right now? And I was like, I just want to be like a wife and, focus on our house.
You literally said 5 minutes ago that you earned money from your last business, Monate, so that you would be set for a while. Why can't you do this thing? Doesn't iGenius give you the freedom to work from home? What are you talking? How, like, obviously this is like playing on her mind. So I'm not trying to downplay that. I think that she's communicating that she does want to step away, but then she mentions iGenius within the first couple of minutes of her talking about, I want to be authentic, iGenius. Okay, do you really want to be authentic? Because maybe somebody who's authentic isn't trying to flog their multi-level marketing company in the middle of a identity crisis. Okay? Just a thought.
Focus on our future, focus on whatever makes me happy. Like right now, it's this project with the growth code, like building.
So the thing that makes you happy is something that you're working on called the growth code, but that is your iGenius business. So you're saying that you don't want to do hustling because you want to stay home and make a house and be a wife, blah, blah, blah. But you also want to build the growth code, and that's your business. This is very wishy-washy, confusing, and people are just going to let her get away with it because it's like, oh, yeah, what an honorable thing that you're doing. No. Again, it's calculated.
Up communities, I don't know. Do you guys have any questions? I always used to do these lives and do questions, and I
Yes, first of all, how dare you?
really enjoy that. Helping the people that want to get helped. Because something that I've noticed is like sometimes you'll be in network marketing, it happens a lot. You have all these people that you sign up to work with you and you're supposed to be their mentor, but they don't connect with you as much. They don't ask you questions and you're like, you have my personal number. You can use and abuse this, but you don't. But then I come on Instagram and people on Instagram actually use and abuse me more, which I love.
What? Also, isn't it nice that people are respectful? That they have your number? I would say that there would be a fair amount of people who would be just like, I can't contact her. She's like the boss. Or whatever. Like if she's the highest upline, you're like, I better not bother her with this. Oh, this is confusing. Can we say together, Veronica, what is she? What does she do? She sucks. Okay.
If you guys have any questions, and it could be about business, it could be about life, mindset, I just think like everything that we experience, everything that we go through is there for a lesson. And I love capturing those lessons, and those lessons become the wisdom and life.
Your stories, or like, anecdotes from your life, are not wisdom just because you say they are.
Life becomes great when you start listening to the lessons because now you're moving with more intention. Yes, you don't have to perform for other people since you know what's best for you. Stop
She is performing right now.
performing and start living. Who is Endeavor Willis? I've never seen you on my page, but you're adding a lot of value and feedback.
Adding a lot of value.
Do you invest? Yeah.
That is MLM talk. What's happening? Why isn't this? Oh, it's rubbing out. God damn it. Oh no, we want that gone. Hey, let's play the video, me.
Yes. My goal is to one day not have to work at all because my investments have completely have me covered. So currently, what I have is I only own one duplex, so one investment property. But the person that led me to that investment deal got a really good deal for me. So I have some really good cash flow from that one property. And because I experienced that, and I'm like, wait, this one property pays for pretty much, my half of my rent. And I'm like, I want to have enough real estate where my cash flow from my tenants pays for all my bills.
Do we hate landlords around here? Because I certainly do. I know that that's a bit of a dicey subject with people, but I think that home ownership should be something that is open to all people. And when way subdivisions happen and all that sort of stuff, and where suburbs are and things like that, it can work, but not with landlords like this. She would see it as such a service. Oh, I'm giving these people access to my house. I am a martyr.
And pays for everything. So my goal is before my birthday is in February. I'm ready to buy something. I just haven't been presented a good duplex deal. But I want to buy my second investment property in real estate. So that's where I'm investing in real estate. And then as far as the financial markets, I love, love, love the AI bot that I have access to with IG.
Like, yeah. So she's going on about her investment property and then boom, AI bot. If you don't know what she's talking about, that would be confusing. So why is it being said now? Because we cannot have a conversation about earning money which doesn't also include what iGenius can provide, which is bullshit, in my opinion.
Genius, because with that investment, I just took like a chunk of cash that I had in my bank account that I was doing nothing with, and I just put it in the bot and it grows for me passively. I've also bought crypto like before I knew about the bot on my own. That's obviously my well, I bought it at like 32. So yes, I've lost money, but not too much. But I definitely believe in crypto. If you just look at the world and how the banks have done so many people around the world dirty, it's like crypto just feels like such a safer option. But yeah.
Are you kidding me? Crypto is so unstable, and it's unstable and unregulated. This is stupid. This is bad advice. Very bad advice from somebody who is not licensed to give you that advice. And I'm not either. So I'm not going to say to do anything except for don't do this. How ridiculous. Oh, she sucks.
Investing is, I think, my top priority in my life right now because, this is something else I was talking to Marcus about. It's like I was in fight or flight mode my whole life. Like I always felt like I had to prove something and I had to succeed and I had to take care of myself. Cause, since I was a young girl, like my mom never paid for my stuff. Like I paid for my own stuff and my dad would help us. My dad was great. He bought me my first cars. But I always felt the need to take care of me. And that's why I was so successful in everything that I did. Because I was on fight or flight. I was like, I have to make it happen. Ah. And I did make it all happen. And then I realized I don't want to operate like that anymore. Because, yeah, you get a ton of results like that, but you miss out on a lot of other great stuff. Like a lot of the people that I know that are operating at these crazy high levels, they don't have healthy relationships. They don't have healthy bodies. It's like they choose one thing and then the rest suffer. Um, so
I felt like I was a bit dozy then, but how did we get to hating fat people again? Let's just go back a little minute.
was like, I have to make it happen. Ah. And I did make it all happen. And then I realized I don't want to operate like that anymore. Because, yeah, you get a ton of results like that, but you miss out on a lot of other great stuff. Like a lot of the people that I know that are operating at these crazy high levels, they don't have healthy relationships. They don't have healthy bodies. It's like they choose one thing and then the rest suffer. So yeah, it's funny because I was talking to him about that today. I was like, I would rather. No, I mean we're still gonna be extremely wealthy because we just think too big and our mind is just like abundant.
We are still going to be a very wealthy. That's not very relatable. I don't know if she realizes that. Like, this is gross. Who talks about money like that? I just don't hear people talking about money this blatantly. Like, we are still very wealthy. Like, we will be wealthy, like we're wealthy. It's disgusting. And I know that money's very important to you, but the way that you make it, it could be lost quite easily.
Like it's just so much abundance in our mind that you're just bound to attract it all. But that's the thing. I learned that you can operate differently than the go crazy, hustle like a maniac. And like when I see people hustling like a maniac, I get PTSD because I did that, and it was.
I don't think you understand what PTSD is because that's not how it happens. That's not what you would have it from. You could say that you get the ick, maybe, where it makes you uncomfortable, makes you upset, sad, angry, but not PTSD.
I mean, it was a thrill. I'm not gonna lie, but it's so much better when you are intentional. Am I still with Monade? No. The second I posted about the iGenius opportunity, they terminated my account.
I think you'll find that. Hang on. What did she just say?
Much better when you are intentional. Am I still with Monade? No. The second I posted about the iGenius opportunity, they terminated my account.
No, I think what happened was you cross recruited. Well, also, you have a contract that had a stipulation that you were not allowed to be a member of another MLM. It's like I fly near the camera. And then you cross-recruited because you probably could have made it up from there, like, and unfortunately, Monate does protect its people. The same complexion as me. So people with the same complexion as me get to keep their jobs and their ranks, despite the fact that they are breaking the contract they have with Monate. And people like Veronica and Angelique were terminated by Monate for speaking out because, again, they're BIPOC women, and BIPOC women aren't treated well by conservatives and by Caucasian people, really, on that side. So the fact that you both support conservatives is mystifying to me. But anyway, and then you also did try to cross-recruit. I wonder if you're going to mention that.
So yes, unfortunately, they don't allow you to promote two things, even though it was completely different. But yeah, it blows my mind that I still get this question all the time, and I feel like I've talked about it so much. But no, I'm not with Monate. They terminated my account. If it were for me, I would still have the account that I worked hard for, for 4 years.
Curious. So, if she didn't leave by choice, she definitely would still be there. She has mentioned that she was getting paid very well, etc., etc. But then ended up on all, like, the iGenius stages and blah, blah, blah. She was a rock star for him, but she jumped out of the gate at a good speed, but, haven't seen her on any of the leaderboards in a while. Like, there's a leaderboard for top enrollers of the company in a month, and top 10 enrollers or something. There's something like that. And she was getting them to start with, but not now.
Let's see, what is my favorite here? As I said, for the properties, multifamily. I think it's the best because, like for example, right now, actually, one of my tenants moved out. So we're in the process of finding another tenant. But my second tenant, like her rent pays for my whole mortgage. So this month, particularly, I am with that one tenant. I'm still over my mortgage. But when you have properties that aren't single family, you have more consistency when you have those tenants moving out. Let's see. Thanks, Bibi. Hey, Bibi, how are you? What do I do now for money? I just explained all of it with investments, but I'm also still doing network marketing.
You didn't really explain all of it. Okay, I'm gonna make it quicker. I'm sorry I didn't do this earlier. I'm tired. I might have to stop. You know it. You're watching it. I know. You're looking at my face with watching me go like, ooh, ooh, trying to catch me out, bitches. I'm just kidding.
So when you guys see me promoting the growth code is actually a team that I'm building with another network marketing company. But this network marketing company is actually based on online products. It's an educational platform. And this company teaches you about the financial markets. It plugs you in with pro traders. It really just gave me an environment that I enjoyed, an environment where I could learn, an environment where I could be around people who are also focused on this idea of just like being smart with your money, investing, etc. And also in the season of life.
What would an MLM distributor say about purchasing a Maserati? She's full of it. I think I'm gonna have to stop in a sec because I am tired.
Like I just feel very pulled and drawn towards helping Marcus with his business. So if you guys keep up with my relationship, my fiance has like a very niche down career and he is brilliant. He is incredible at what he does, but he's not a salesman. I'm the saleswoman and like I'm really the businesswoman. He's more of like a great teacher, you know, so he's a great educator. He enjoys like everything that makes him amazing. But in this season of my life, like I just keep on getting pulled to not only focusing on my business, but pouring into his business because with my skill set, I know I could help him. Like I could be the Layla Hermosi for Alex Hermosi or like the Elena Cardone to Grant Cardone. And that's probably a crazy thing to say out loud because I built such a powerful and independent brand and boss babe and all of this, but I've also finally stepped into my feminine energy, which is more just like submissive and caring and he's just so powerful. And when I see his power, I'm just like you're brilliant. Like well, the thing that I want to sell the most is my man and put him out in the streets and collect some money out there. But yeah, we have a few projects together that we are thinking for the future and that really excite me because you guys know he's in the health and wellness space, which I really love as well. So let's continue around here. How have you worked around the issues with rising rent and tension between landlords and tenants in general? That was hard because I am just like for the people. I am, you know, I feel bad and raising rent, and I literally did not raise rent until about 2 months ago.
No. What a good Samaritan she is. She didn't raise rent until 2 months ago. Oh my god, she's worse. I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna watch the rest tomorrow because my eyes are heavy. I would normally keep fighting it, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna try and I do want to finish. Oh, 55%. Oh, God damn it, 55%. It is a long one, admittedly. All right, I'm gonna come back tomorrow. So I'll stop there, people. I'm tired.